All right, I'm in my car again, guys. Can you believe it? Another car episode. And where is my car today? You may be asking. Well, it's in front of a house that belongs to a special, a creation of mine, really. A creation of mine that I'm quite proud of. And yeah, so we're waiting. It's like a Jax Films moment, you know. My shoot is 5 minutes away from his house. You know, should I meet up? And I'd like to welcome to the show our guest for this episode, Spencer Lane.
What's up? What up? This way. What up?
Oh wait, let me get you a here. You
How?
Wait, don't say anything. Here, play the intro. Cut for.
Keep your expectations low, I'll keep your spirits high. I don't have a lot of time, but what I got is fine. If you watch for a second, I'll tell you a joke. If you stay for a while, I might even smoke. Might not be as good as what I did before, but here we are now, it's the Comfort Time Show.
Well, we just watched the best Marvel movie. He's so tired out from the excitement. Oh, that's a zoom in. Okay. We just watched the best Marvel movie yet.
Yes, we did.
Best Marvel Thunderbolts. Asterix.
Which, now that we've seen it, we know what the asterisk is for.
Yes. New Avengers.
Can we say that? Is that
Yeah,
spoilers?
this is coming out in like a week.
Is that hashtag spoilers?
No.
Don't spoil the endgame.
What did you actually think of it?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too.
I think it was expectation subversions. I thought they'd be a team.
Yeah.
But,
Yep.
yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Fans of Cut for Time will know that in the first episode, we had just seen Captain America: Brave New World.
We had.
And do you think this is better or worse than that? I say better.
I say better as well.
There was no Falcon Awakens moment.
There was no Falcon Awakens one, but there was no shitty green screen.
In what?
In this, Falcon Awakens had shitty green screen.
Oh yeah.
I have
Right.
good green screen dar.
No, I was saying no Falcon Awakens is a positive. Like, this
Oh.
movie didn't have any dialogue that was so laughably bad that we left the theater laughing about
True.
how bad it was.
True.
You know, I mean, with anything, the dialogue, like, there's some cringy moments, but there's nothing so bad that...
The whole way they talked to the main villain of the movie, winks at the camera. The whole way they talked to him is kind of like, all right, is this really like this is what we're going with?
Yeah, I mean, they do, like, the whole mental health thing, which is kind of cringy, but I don't know.
It is cringe.
Look, I'm not saying this movie... Okay. Bit aside, I'm not saying this movie's, like, great or nothing, but I'm just saying compared to the two, it is better.
Yeah.
And it is kind of cringy the way that it's, like, all about mental health and, like, the whole thing's about... They made The Void and Sentry, like, they made it about, like, depression and stuff.
Yeah.
Which, I don't really like.
I get sad.
Right. Well, no, I don't like that Yelena was, like, legitimately trying to relate to him, like, oh, it's just like my depression. It's like, no, he has, like, a legitimate, like,
He's killing people.
Cosmic being inside of him that is, like, it's not like your depression, okay? Like,
But you're not alone, the Sentry.
right.
I'm your friend.
Yeah.
I'm your friend.
Yeah.
And you can overcome things.
But yeah, but it was fun. I like Red Guardian. I like Bucky.
Bucky good.
Yelena has good moments. I'd say she's about a 75% for me. Like 75,
I like U.S.
75%
Agent.
of the time I like her.
U.S.
I know.
Agent.
U.S. Agent I did not like in Sam and Bucky, but now seeing him here, I liked him I think they wrote him differently in this. They made him a lot
Probably.
more, like, stupid. Like, they made it a joke, like, at how... Like, they made him much more of a joke. I think in Sam and Bucky, they tried to make his character like they try to make the audience take him more seriously, like as a threat, like, oh, this guy's means business. But in this, they're like, oh, he's just like a stupid like army guy, like, which I liked. It was funny. It worked. It worked a lot better.
And his wife left him.
And his wife left him. Which, I mean, come on, divorce isn't a joke. So that's, you know, that is genuinely sad. But
yeah.
But no, it was good. And Task Licker, I'm not gonna say what happens, but I will say I was pleasantly surprised with her in this movie.
How they used her.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how you know what she did in this movie. Ghost, much like a ghost, I forgot she was there.
I love Ghost. I've liked her since Ant-Man and the Wasp.
You know, like, she's fine. I mean that. That's basically a positive note on her. Like, I'm just saying, like, I didn't really notice she was there. She didn't get in the way. You know, she's just sort of there when she needs to be, and she just sort of...
She's very helpful.
Wisps away, and, you know, you don't have to worry about her getting in the way of the scene. Bucky, love Bucky. I thought he was good in this too. He had a lot of good.
It took him a bit.
Good Bucky moments. Yeah, it did take him a bit, but they got him in there.
They did
when they needed him there.
When they needed him most.
I will say that was probably one of my biggest things. Is the beginning. I felt like was like the first half of the movie, just sort of felt very like it wasn't going anywhere. Like it took them a while to, you know, get.
Well, because they're not a team.
Right.
I was like, all right, so when are they going to be a team?
Yeah.
The first half is them being like, I don't like you. I don't like you either. We're never going to work together.
And then they act, well, they do sort of, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like,
The opening scene where you meet all the Thunderbolts, though, was kind of cool. It was like,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
I do like that first scene with them. Well, remember, the opening scene wasn't when you meet other Thunderbolts. It's Yelena for like the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing I will also say. They should have called it Yelena and the Thunderbolts. Like, it was very much like her movie. I thought there was going to be more of like an ensemble piece, like sort of like the Avengers or something. And it was just, like, she was definitely like the main focus.
It happened around her. The events in the movie happened around her.
And that is, you know, I know some audience members are gonna, I know a couple have spoken to me and said that they do not like Yelena, and they were worried about this movie because they were like, I don't like Yelena, so I'm hoping she's not in it a lot.
Yikes.
Bad news for you, she's in most of it, and it revolves heavily around her and her mental health, which is
But it's a good
not
movie.
Good. Yeah, it's good. It's fine, yeah. I'd probably give it like a 7.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 7 out of 10.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to get some Popeyes now.
If they're open.
Discounted Popeyes.
If they're open.
Oh, I didn't know it was that late. We will not be eating at Popeyes. Hello. Welcome back to Cut for Time. It's me, Chris Martin, and this is the Sane Hatter here.
And the Sane Hatter, yes.
We're here at the, we're outside. We're outside the Crescent Players Banquet. We're about to go inside.
Indeed.
It's a beautiful day in 60s England.
Yep.
And
hopefully no missing little girls.
Hopefully no missing girls falling any holes dug by various critters in the garden.
Yeah.
It's a standard garden party.
Yes, indeed.
All right, well, cheerio then.
He's smoking.
Well, here's after the banquet.
Yep.
We just came back from the Crescent Players Banquet. We're in Studio E here, I think. Studio E. We had some trouble with the chairs.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what? You don't have a mic yet. Mine is working, right? Yeah, mine's working. Okay, here, this is yours. Of course, you have to hold it because
Yeah, it's fine.
the clip's gone.
Wonder who did that.
Yeah, wonder who could have done that. yeah, we were both supposed to be in the folding chairs, but somebody couldn't find the other folding chair.
It's a mess.
But yeah,
Surprised I found
how did you enjoy the banquet?
I enjoyed it pretty well. I liked the part with the food.
The food was good.
Right?
I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised with the food that was there because it was a potluck, and it's a bunch of college students, and we're all supposed to bring, something. That's how potluck works.
Yeah.
And I did not have a lot of faith
Me neither.
in the college students to make like entrees. Like I thought everyone was just gonna bring like chips or something.
Yeah.
But no, it was quite good. I mean, there was like some
There's a dip.
ziti. Yeah, the buffalo chicken dip is always good. When someone makes that buffalo chicken dip, my cousin makes a really good She makes a really good she makes that really well. She does it every year in New Hampshire. Like we beg her to, she has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, so no, it was very good. And then I brought Pepsi and
Cookies. And
Spencer brought
warm milk.
his personality, some entertainment.
My bad self. I helped set up.
Which I didn't know you could contribute entertainment to a potluck, but I guess...
I helped set up. The trick is you get there and you help them set up, and that's your ticket.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily...
You get there before everyone else sets the precedent for bringing shit.
But they let you in. I guess that's the important thing. They let you in.
They did.
And we did win the award. Did you put it away already?
I can get it.
In a frame? No, don't get it. It's cut for time. You don't have to get it. But
Yeah.
we
We won the award.
won the award for dynamic duo. Which
Well,
is...
they tried to rig the election and make it best trio, so we couldn't win, but we still won.
Yeah, because it was dynamic duo / trio.
Which doesn't even make sense. Dynamic trio makes no sense.
Dynamic duo.
But
everyone knows.
the dynamic trio wanted to win so bad that they were like, we should change this so we can win.
Yeah. And we still won. We
Thank God for the safeguards.
battled the odds.
Thank God for the Constitution. Those rules are put in place for a reason. We can't go changing the Constitution.
Yeah, don't tread on me. But yeah, so we did win dynamic duo, which is great. There might be a picture of us accepting the award. If there is, it'll be here. If I don't have access to that picture when I'm editing this, Spencer, what should I put there?
A funny monkey.
A funny monkey. So if you see a funny monkey right now, that means I don't have access to the picture of us accepting the award for dynamic duo. If you see a picture of us accepting an award, that's because we... Dude, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, only like 2 strands. Only like 2 or 3 strands fell off.
I know.
When you did that. He's nervous because I told him how I sneezed and all my hair like flew off. So now he's afraid of that happening because he likes his hair. It worked for me because I was looking to, lose some hair because I was getting a little hot.
Oh, yeah.
And sweaty, running around at work all day, and I do a lot of activities that I mow lawn. I mowed the lawn. I mowed the lawn today actually.
Cool.
So I like having short hair in the summer, but he likes his hair. Lazy boy likes his hair, so and this could be a funny opportunity for someone to if I had the picture, I put the picture in, and then someone could comment and be like, oh, wow, there's 2 funny monkeys instead of 1.
Yeah, that was good.
That someone could do that. But you can't do it if you watched this far. You can't comment that because you heard me say that. That's only funny if you truly in the moment thought of that joke and did it before you got here.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what we've been up to this week.
True.
Banquet.
Not much else.
Yeah, my stream
We
highlights went up.
saw Thunderbolts asterisks.
We saw Thunderbolts last night. Yep, they saw that little review. Have your thoughts changed 24 hours later? Have your thoughts changed?
Still the same. Good movie.
So I agree.
Still mad about the...
I didn't have any huge, realizations or anything. Wait a minute. In fact, I almost want to backtrack and say I want to clarify, I don't actually know like Sentry that well. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, those might be his powers, like the telekinesis thing. Like that might be what he does. I don't actually really know. I'm pretty sure I've seen him do heat vision, which they didn't do. I think because they want to distance him from Homelander. But I could be wrong. Maybe he just does like telekinesis. I don't really know.
No one does.
So, you know, it might even be better than I think if they got him even more accurate. But anyway, yeah, I'll be starting. By the time you're watching this, I've started the Nothing But Lag SMP.
True.
So I've been streaming that. So why don't you?
I'm watching it.
You could hop on over to twitch.tv/s_Trello1 and see when I'm streaming next, and see give that a follow so you get notified when I go live. And you can watch me build a castle. I should be building a castle.
Chicken Jockey.
I don't know if chicken jockeys are going to be around, but
Well, you'll say it in the stream.
I may.
You say it once per stream. Every stream I've watched, you've said it once.
Okay.
Maybe even more.
We'll see. We'll see. Did you? They went up today. You did not watch the stream highlights. I was gonna send them and be like, you could, but you were there, so I don't even know if you need to. But I don't know.
There. I'll relive them.
There is one edit I did. There is a single edit that I did,
Whoa.
but it's funny.
Whoa.
And I will say, and this isn't just for him watching, although it does apply to you. It's just everyone. I do organize my stream highlights into chapters, like on YouTube, so it's easy to skim through them because they're in chapters. So you can pretty easily, at least on the computer, you can skip from chapter to chapter. I think on mobile you can too.
Yeah.
So you can like go from chapter to chapter, be like, oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember this. Be like, oh, this is a funny moment. I want to rewatch that, and you can go through. And do that if you're bored, if you're looking for something. But anyway, that was just that was our Thursday night.
True.
So yeah, that's it.
True. There's Christians. Sign off.
Well, that's it for the episode. And you're probably thinking, gee, this looks a lot like the end of last week's episode. But if you look closely, you'll notice this time I'm wearing a silly hat. All right, so, you know, and there's a life lesson for you. That's right. Life lessons now. Small chance you get a life lesson free with every episode, okay? Life lesson right here. Sometimes two things will appear to be the same, but if you look closely, you'll see that I'm wearing a hat in this week. But anyway, like always, I'm Spencer Trella, and this has been